This video is going to cover the Agility Desktop Explorer. Agility Explorer is included with our Agility Desktop license. Agility Desktop Explorer runs outside of Business One, so you don't even need to have a Business One session going on. You can also use it to create desktop shortcuts for specific Agility functions, which I'll show you. It does require a user to have a Business One license. If they already have a professional or a logistics, that's fine. Otherwise, they need an indirect user license. So let's take a look at the software. In my case, I have an icon on my desktop that opens up Agility Explorer. You can actually have, if you have multiple databases that a person needs to run Agility Explorer on, they can switch between databases, quite easily here at the bottom. So all the grids that are available within Business One, built using our design tools or part of Agility Essentials, are available within Agility Explorer. And as you know, we have a lot of different forms. So in this case, sales order management, there's an all orders form, and it's just called up right in here. And all the functionality is the same. And by the way, if there was a Business One session running on this workstation, these hyperlinks would work. So this is just a grid that already exists for sales order management. And then I could actually, just switch the layouts here, just like our standard grids within Business One. Or I can have that same grid called up twice, and it would create another tab. So you can have the same grid called up with different layouts, and you could actually have totally different grids called up. So you could fill this up with however many grids makes sense for you to work with. If there's a grid or a function within WiSys that you just want to create a desktop shortcut for it without giving the user Agility Explorer, or you just want to create a quick way to look at something, if you do a right click, add to desktop. So I can go to my desktop then, take that function that I did a right click, copy to desktop, and just simply double click on the icon on my desktop, and there's the grid. So now this grid could be looked at three different ways, right? We could look at it within Business One, we can look at it through Agility Explorer, or we can look at it directly as a desktop shortcut. So just a nice little tool that you get when you purchase Agility Desktop and Agility Essentials. And that concludes this short video regarding Agility Desktop Explorer for SAP Business One. If you have any questions, just visit our website or give us a phone call. Thank you.